Good afternoon, everybody. We are going to talk about an application of our product BTS G-WALK, that is the time up and go test. First of all, I think that it's quite important to make an introduction about why it's so important to analyze the walking pattern. So why there is such a strong interest in this particular gesture, in this particular movement. And I can tell you that is because generally the walking pattern can be strictly recognized by the state of health or even the age of the person that is actually walking. So, for example, if a person is walking slower, or if he may start shuffle, these are some indications and indicators about a person getting older. Or if a person suffered about a stroke or something like that, we can see actually a very different walking pattern. So the clinical and investigation field recognized the importance of gait information many years ago. Nowadays, what is the change is that also in the clinical field, this need of quantifying the person's gait difficulties became very strong and very powerful. So from this point, we have the reason why also in the clinical field there is this great and huge interest in the gait pattern. Of course, due to the evident and complete analysis that we can do looking at the way a person walks, of course, several tests were born based on the walking pattern. So during the years, we have this plenty of tests, like, for example, 2, 6, or 10 minutes walking test, the 10 meters walking test, the turning test, and what we are going to have a look today, the time up and go. All these tests are usually applied on patients that suffer about neurological disease in order to assess different aspects of the neuromotor capability, starting from the balance up to the risk of fall, going through the walking capabilities. The time up and go test in particular is a test to assess mobility, balance, walking ability, and fall risk in older adults, and can be performed very quickly and applied over all this population of patients that you can see here on this slide. So starting from the neurological disease that goes from something localized like a stroke that then creates motor problems, or something that can degenerate like Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, and cerebral palsy, and all these problems that start from a low level going up and injuring more and more the patient. The technology that we are going to use is the G-WALK. I know that a lot of you already know about this sensor and this product, and we decide to open up the fields of this sensor and apply the same analysis that we can see with the G-WALK over the other kind of tests, for example, the time up and go test. This sensor, as you all know, is a wireless device communicating with the computer through a Bluetooth connection that has a range among 20 meters. And inside this sensor, we can find a triaxial accelerometer, triaxial gyroscope, and a magnetometer. Apply to that, so what creates the system is the certified protocol, so something that can analyze the data coming from the sensor, transform them in data of gait analysis. This algorithm applied is the result of studies that took place for 1.5 years. So applying this particular protocol is something that we have validated and behind which there are a lot of studies. So what then is important is the fact that I can easily compare what is going on with what is going on with the walking pattern and the normative band. And in this case, I will have also the specific analysis of the stand-up and the stand-to-sit and the turnings. And of course, the report still remains automatically and quick to be created. What we will have to do is still to position the sensor on the same point. So basically, We can also think about having the patient performing a normal walking test and then doing a time up and go to see the difference. The subject will be asked to start seated, seated comfortable on a chair, stand up, walk for 3 or 7 meters straight, turn around, coming back, and have a seat again. When the subject will be ready to start, we just need to click on Start Storage and the acquisition will start automatically. And once I stop the acquisition and save it, the famous report that we were talking about will appear automatically.